This is 5-6, inequalities in two triangles. Okay, write the angles in order from smallest to largest from the triangle on the right. So smallest to largest. So the smallest side is 6, so the smallest angle would be angle X. The middle number is 9, so angle Z is across from that, and then angle Y. The lengths of two sides of a triangle are 12 centimeters and 9 centimeters. Find the range of possible lengths for the third side. So remember, we list out 12, 9, and X, and then we write our inequality. So 12 plus 9 has to be greater than X. 12 plus X has to be greater than 9, and 9 plus X has to be greater than 12. And then we check these, so we get 21 is greater than X. And here, subtract 12 from both, and that we have our negative. X is greater than negative 3. And then subtract 9, and X is greater than 3. So our range, small number first, 3 is less than X, which is less than 21. Okay, the hinge theorem states if two sides of one triangle are congruent to two sides of another triangle, as shown here, our two sides are congruent. The included angles are not congruent, so maybe one of them is 70 and one's 50 degrees. Then the longer third side is across from the larger included angle. So that would mean that BC has to be larger than EF because it's across from the larger angle. And also the converse of that. If we know that GH in the picture below is longer than KL, then we know that angle J is larger than angle M. Okay, let's mark our angles here. So measure angle BAC is this one, and measure angle DAC is in blue. And so I'm looking at the sides across from them. BAC has 7, and CAD has 6 across from it. So I know that the measure of angle BAC has to be greater than, since it's 7 across from it, greater than measure of angle DAC. Compare less than and greater than for EF, and FG. Okay, well, EF is across from 82 degrees, and FG is across from an obtuse angle. I know they have to add to 180 because these are a linear pair. So that would be 98 degrees, 100, 180. Okay, so that would mean that FG is greater than EF because it's across from the larger angle. To find the range of values, I know that 5K minus 12 has to be less than 38 degrees. But I also know that it has to be greater than 0 degrees. Because you can't have an angle that's smaller than 0, so I have to be careful of that. So I'm going to add 12 to both sides. I get 5K is less than 50, divide by 5 on both sides, and I get K is less than 10. But also, 5K is greater than 12, divide by 5, divide by 5. K has to be greater than 12 fifths. So I have, and 12 fifths is 2 and 2 fifths. So I would have 12 fifths less than K, which is less than 10. And I know that I need this compound inequality because it's asking for the range of values like we had in the first section, 5, 5. Okay, now you try, pause the video, and I'll place the answers here for you. When you're ready, hit play. So remember in example C here, it's the range of values. So you needed to be sure to include one inequality that was greater than 0 to make sure that the angle isn't a negative.